Okay, hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I was on DJ Calvin's talk show, um, YouTube channel. So let me send this to somebody else if it'll let me. Um, I don't know how I'm saying, but since I watch it, it won't let me share. But anyway, welcome to Miss Famous and Doc Talk Show. Sorry we're late. We were on a different YouTube channel and stuff, and somehow nobody was on it and stuff. So we decided to come on the our talk show and talk about everything. Um, and we normally talk about sports, high school sports, um, college sports, um, NFL. So if you're interested in that, this is where we're at. We talk about numerous of things like how high gas prices are and stuff. And as you were saying, James, you're tired. I'm tired too. I didn't get enough sleep. This one behind me decided to uh wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and kept me up until 6, and then she go back to sleep, and then I stay awake. So I didn't get much sleep. So we're only going to be here for an hour. Some of you guys noticed me from this morning and from the weeks and stuff doing talk show by myself. But this is Doc. This is who I was talking about. I'm gonna let him talk about his talk show and talk about himself so you guys get to know who he is. Go ahead.
Ain't much, ain't much to discuss. I just me and a friend do a sports show. We cover a local high school, college, NFL, all sports. That's about it. I mean, there ain't much to really say. I'm pretty much a blog guy.
Yeah. You used to do the scoreboard for the softball
This
and
sport,
baseball in your town.
yeah, I used to. But 25 years old was enough.
Yeah. Sound like you needed to retire.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, so what do you think about the weather in Ohio?
Yeah, it's not too bad now. Minus since we got that heat gone in. Hopefully that smoke stays away.
Yeah, I hope that smoke from Canada stays away, and I hope Canada gets the fire under control. I figured out how to share. You guys can share the talk show out to everyone. So, um, figured it out, and I'm excited about new things. Um, I'm from Ohio. He's from Ohio, but he's from Northern Ohio. I'm from more southern, eastern part of Ohio. I've been knowing James for many years. His name is James, but they call him Doc. So I've been knowing Doc for many years now. He helped me. He stopped me from taking my life, and I appreciate his friendship and stuff. And I don't want to go down that road again. So if anybody's thinking about taking their life or anything like that, um, don't do it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Um, there's more to life to offer. If I had taken my life, I wouldn't have this beautiful girl behind me, my daughter that I talk about all the time. Um, it rained where I'm at. I'm not sure if it rained where James or Doc is at.
Yeah,
Um,
it did this morning.
they said that we're supposed to have severe weather today. I don't know about tomorrow, but hoping that the flooding and stuff will stop, and people can get their lives back together and stuff like that. I don't like seeing people go through tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff like that, and devastation that follows after it. It's heartbreaking. Um, like I said, we when we did do the talk show, uh, we did talk about various topics and stuff. And if anybody's interested in uh, debuting their music, because I think I'm going to update the StreamYard. What I did is I canceled the StreamYard, and now I'm having second thoughts about it. That's where we're streaming from on this YouTube channel. Um, so pretty much so. Hi, Cruz Cannon. How are you doing today? Um, I do when I do the talk show by myself. I do, and we're gonna do this too. If anybody want to do shout out for their birthdays and stuff, we do that. Anniversaries. We talk about devastations. Hold on, my daughter. Um, and the holidays. I don't know if I'm taking my daughter out to trick or treating, because trick or treating will be here before you know it. All the stores, they got Walmart, Target, uh, Marshalls, all these stores got Halloween candy out already, and it ain't even school. School ain't even started yet. It's pathetic. They need to hold off and wait, in my opinion. They need to
Yeah,
sit there and wait until Halloween gets here. They're rushing the holidays, is what they're doing. So, any plans? Do you know when a high school in your area starts? When they do their football, not basketball.
yeah. The football starts next or I think August 21st.
Okay, I have to check and see when mine is, and I'll get, because we just changed school districts. Um, the old school district. I went to that school district. I'm not going to name them because I'm not going to get me for defamation. I went to the school and they treated me well, but they didn't treat my daughter well. So we had to transfer her out of one school district to another because of an incident. Um, I don't know if people seen the live this morning, but I kind of went into detail about how last year around November-ish, she went to school and basically came home with her hair pulled out. And I didn't notice it till almost a week before Thanksgiving. So my brother was like, "You need to go take her to the hospital." So I took her to the hospital. Dermatologist looked at it. He said it wasn't an infection or anything. It wasn't a skin infection or scalp infection. And the other doctor came back and said her hair's been pulled. Have you been pulling your daughter's hair? Because they thought I did it. I said no, I don't even pull my daughter's hair when I do her hair. And so I basically I basically uh went off on the school on Facebook. I didn't name the school, but I did go off. And then they turned around and tried to get me for defamation. Even though I didn't name the school, I didn't name the school district, I didn't say who the teacher was, I said teacher or teacher aide, they thought that was slander. My cousin was upset about the whole situation and she wanted to come up and find out what was going on with her goddaughter. So they had messages and everything and they wanted to talk and stuff, and I just don't understand people. There's a lot more cases of special needs special need kids being abused at the schools and stuff. And I don't like that. You know, they need to be charged and they need to lose their teaching license, I feel.
Yeah.
Um for those who are new to the talk show, my daughter is ADHD and autistic nonverbal, and she
No.
basically she basically just is a sweet kid and I love her to death. So the little girl y'all see in the YouTube shorts with me is my daughter. So please be nice and be respectful and stuff. Um Me and Doc are both Ohio State um fans. So if we know any future some Buckeye fans and stuff, we'll be talking about them and stuff, and the 49ers this season for uh NFL. So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? I know it's going to be a rainy, drawn out day, and then they say it's supposed to cool off, and then it's supposed to get hot again. I got doctor's appointments to go to and stuff and everything, and I just feel like people in general are just sick and tired of the drama and the fighting and want to cut people off, which is okay. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised just to keep in contact with people. It's okay to let go of family members and stuff. It's okay to let go of people who you feel is doing you wrong and stuff like that. Um, you don't have to. You can forgive them, but I don't believe God wants us, the Creator, wants us to sit up there and continue to hang out with the people who do us wrong and stuff. So, like I said, we're going to be doing this talk show for every Saturday, except for the third Saturday. I might have to do it by myself because James has church meetings on those days and stuff. So I might have to do it solo, but that's okay. Don't worry. We'll get the talk show done and stuff. And it's been a while since we did a talk show. We took a
Yeah.
hiatus because gas prices are high. This is high. The insurance companies are jacking up insurance and stuff. People are suffering and everything. People are taking measures in their own hands. Killing. I read a couple stories about a woman shot her ex during a custody exchange, and then I seen a man kill his ex during a custody exchange, and most of the time it's in front of police stations. I don't understand it. If you don't like the person, why would you make a kid in the first place? I don't understand it. Maybe they were about to lose custody or something. Who knows? But they just snapped.
Well, yeah, but they lost custody after doing that though.
Most of the time, when you kidnap a kid or you do a killing or stuff, you automatically lose your rights. They terminate your rights. So I'm like I said in the old video that we did on DJ Calvin's uh um YouTube, I'm gonna upgrade StreamYard in a couple weeks, and I will get some music and stuff. Artists, if you want to send me your music and you want it to be played, send it to me and I'll play it. If you're interested in being interviewed or whatever, come on aboard. We'll be there for you and stuff. Um, we don't bite. We don't talk about politics on here because we know some people worship the current president like he's a god, and I feel like they're doing it overboard with it. And some people don't want to hear about politics, so that's why we don't do politics. We used to do politics and stuff, but not anymore. It gets pretty hectic and stuff. Um, every day of the week.
Yeah, these days you can't agree to disagree and move on.
Yeah, I mean, take for instance, me and you have disagreements and stuff when we were voting and everything, but it never got to the point where we were name calling and you were threatening to kick in my door and all that stuff. I mean, I've seen people threaten to beat people up about that, and I'm just like, it's not that serious. The name calling is unnecessary. So, what's the what's your friend's name again that does the talk show with you? Eric?
Yeah.
Who was the guy that I'm opening a package, y'all? Who was the guy that um was on your talk show um with you guys?
Oh, yeah. If you say his name is Mike, he's I graduated high school with him.
That's Mike. That's the one you used to talk about all the time.
Yeah. Yep, it's him.
That's good. I had to charge my phone up because my phone was going dead. I don't know where everybody's at, but we're still going to do the talk show. Hold on, let me go back to it. She could be. That's why I don't. Um. Oh, this is another one. My plans are to go to church tomorrow. Not physically, but online because my daughter likes to STEM and stuff. And I shared it on Facebook so people can see
Share what?
the talk show to people on Facebook so they can hop off of Facebook and go to YouTube. I really don't like
Oh,
getting on. I really don't want to do the talk show on Facebook because Facebook is sitting there taking the lives down for some reason. When I do lives and everything, I notice, oh, July, I got a notification today. July, they're going to take a video that I did down. They need to keep it up. They said they were taking old videos down. Facebook is not doing that. Facebook is sitting there taking current live videos down. And I don't like that. And they censor you for what you can talk about. We're on YouTube. I really don't have a problem with saying how I feel about certain things and stuff without being censored. I mean, I know some people have been censored uh and stuff, but I announced it on YouTube for the ones that I do talk to, and they said they'll be here. They probably would are busy right now, so we can carry on. Um, I'm the only girl out of five boys, and Doc, he's the only child. Like my daughter is the only child. Um, when I was pregnant with my daughter, people were teasing me. Oh, you can be like your mom. You're gonna have five, six, seven, 8 kids. My grandma, she had 8 kids. No, mentally and physically, I couldn't see myself doing that. I love my grandma. I wish I had met her and everything. I heard she was a good woman and everything. So I'm not knocking her. I'm just saying that I wouldn't personally want a whole bunch of kids, especially by different men. You know,
yeah.
you got girls and guys, both are responsible for this. Um, hooking up, having sex, um, the girl gets knocked up pregnant and the guy leaves. Then she goes out and meets another dude, and this same dude, he sleeps with her, and the process keep going on and on and on and on. I don't understand it. To me, that would be confusing to children. Having
People,
different men coming in the home picking up different kids. But go ahead, what you were gonna say?
these people just don't care these days.
No, they don't. They don't care these days. They rather do whatever they want to do. And by no means, I'm not perfect. I've said that numerous of times on the live by myself. I'm not perfect. Doc's not perfect. We're just observing what we've seen in our lifetime, and it's continued. Um, I'm in the process of trying to get school supplies and stuff. School's going to start the 18th for my daughter, I believe. That's in 4 weeks. So I've got to get her school supplies in by the 13th, which I don't know if that would be possible for me to do because I got other bills to pay and stuff. And I just don't know. And stuff is expensive nowadays. I mean, gas, and we got this war going on in Iran, and the Iranian people here in the States are celebrating that we're doing the bombing from what from on my Facebook pages I see, and around the world. It would be nice if there was a regime change again, because I keep reading, and this is upsetting me to the core. What are you doing? You can't keep coming up and down, back and forth, back and forth. Sit down. We went over there in the 1970s, overthrew the Shah. Now we got the Islamic regime, and all they're doing is sitting up there crucifying people for things that we don't have rules against. Like they can't protest over there. They don't have a voice. They protest, they get killed, stoned. That's why I said a couple months ago, if you can't take, if a leader or leaders can't take the heat or criticism from their own people about what they're doing to their own people, then they shouldn't be in office. I'm sorry. That goes for everybody. I take the heat from some creators, content creators that want to bring up my past and stuff and want to make me look bad and stuff, but I'm thankful for the ones who stood by me and everything and decided to stick with me and want to subscribe to the channel. Even kids come get on here who are of age. Some I've caught who are underage, but that doesn't, as long as their parent, is there watching them, I have no problem with it. Adult supervision. You got to watch your kids on social media because we got some concrete content creators on YouTube and TikTok that like to sit there and cuss and swear and threaten people. Yeah, they
Yep.
like to, and every word is the F bomb and the N word, and I just don't understand it. I had one person get on there. I don't understand why y'all ends like to get on here and wear shower caps. For number one, this ain't a shower cap. This is a bonnet I'm wearing over my head. My hair is still wet from being washed. And then the days before I had it on, I just didn't feel like taking it off. There are going to be pictures of me with the bonnet off, and I'll show my hair. Then I got called a grandma. I'm far from a grandma. My daughter is not of age yet to even think about that, and I don't think she can comprehend anything like that. The way her mind is. But go ahead. What were you gonna say? Oh,
Nothing.
I thought you were gonna say something.
Yep.
But the gas prices are just ridiculous. I heard that in California it's like milk is like $5, gas is like 8, 10, 11, $12 a gallon. That is crazy. I couldn't live out there. I don't know what it is in New York. And please be on the lookout for this person. I gotta put this person on blast. David Kevin Maxwell, which is an odd name for a human being, in my opinion, but anyway, is a scammer. He's posing as a scammer from the United States, saying he works in engineering. Now, what got my attention today is when he asked for my Google email and my password. I shut him down and I said, "No, I'm not giving it to you. You're a scammer." "Oh, no, 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 I'm not a scammer." "Yes, you are a scammer." So if you're an Instagram, please be on the lookout for a black male that goes by David Kevin Maxwell. And I believe he has a Facebook page. And on his Instagram page, he's got multiple men on his account. Now, if you really legit, why do you have different males of different complexions on your Instagram account? I only have two Instagram accounts because I forgot the password to my one account on my phone. I iPhone, and I have it on my Android. I only have two Facebook accounts, Keita Davis and Keita Fanbro. I'm mostly on the Keita Fanbro a lot because I was in Facebook jail a while back. So I decided to create that one. And in the past, yes, I will admit I had multiple Facebook accounts. But Facebook took them down, and I'm glad they took them down. I'm only down to two. That's all I need.
Yeah, you troublemaker.
Yeah, I'm a troublemaker, y'all. I like to hurt people and
No, no, not that far.
I'm just joking, y'all. I don't hurt people, but I'm a nice person, too nice of a person that I'm learning not to let people walk all over me and stuff, and not letting people use me as a doormat. In this life, day and age, people like to do that. They see that kindness and they want to sit there and walk all over you and mistreat you and stuff, and then they want to be on their high horse and say they're holier than thou. You know, We are not perfect. Never claim to be perfect. Never never claim to be Miss High and Mighty or anything like that. Never claim to be uh all that in the head. I'm still learning things and stuff in my life. And I'm sure Doc is doing the same thing. You know, we're not fake and phony. You know, you be nice to us, we be nice to you. You know, on this talk show, we respect people and stuff. Don't get on the talk show and make comments about certain things, racial things and stuff like that. We don't go for racial talk. Never have, never will. We welcome all walks of life on earth here. Some, not all, but we don't discriminate. I may dislike somebody, but I don't hate them. I think hate is a powerful word.
And it's taught at home.
Yeah, you know, you sitting up there doing all the hating and stuff, and the person you hating on is living their life to the fullest, the best they know how, and you making yourself look bad. Like one content creator said, people jealous and envious of others, they'll sit there and talk about them. If they come to you about someone, then they'll talk about you and stuff.
Yeah.
So, so I hope Sam makes it home in time. If not, she can watch the replay.
Oh, she don't get up till 7.
Oh, she don't get off till 7. Or she can watch the replay. It's pretty quiet. Normally, it's noisy. I guess the medicine's kicking in for her and stuff. Um, like I said, I come from a family of 6 kids, and let me tell you, growing up, that's all I heard is boys get mad at their video games or boys getting mad at the TV because their team is losing. How I got into sports, my deceased brother, Greg Jr., dragged me out of my room one day, and this is when we were teenagers, I believe, and dragged me in the living room and had me watch football. That's how I got into football. He was more into both football and basketball, but he played basketball. He was a good kid, would take the coat off his back or shirt off his back and give it to you. He was not a bad person. You know, when he died, we hear so many stories how he helped this one girl out. She decided to go sledding. Well, she went to sled and she slid down the hill, and down at the bottom of the hill was a tree. She hit the tree and she somehow hurt her foot. And my brother was there, attended to her, called 911, and she was rescued and got her um got her foot taken care of, and I'm thankful that my brother was able to do that. Um, Today is Teresa Chris' birthday. Happy birthday to her. She's on Facebook.
Happy happy birthday.
Um, yeah, we wished her happy birthday on Facebook, and her husband contacted me and said, "This is Teresa. Thank you so much." And I told her I was going to do a shout out to her and stuff, and she said she'll watch the replay and stuff like that. Um, there will be no live tomorrow. Tomorrow Sunday. I'll probably do a short YouTube short and talk about what's going on, what's going to be planned and stuff. And like I said, my daughter has a speech therapy appointment, so there'll probably be a late live by myself because James going to be a benchmark. Um, so it'll just be me solo until next Saturday. Like I said, I'm going to use a StreamYard. We're using StreamYard, and we're going to upgrade it in a couple weeks. I gotta see how much money I have left over to see if I have the $44, which I think is ridiculous because StreamYard used to cost $25 a month until everything went to HE double hockey sticks. Uh, Gas prices went high, StreamYard went high, Restream, I think they went up high on their prices. Different streaming services went high on their prices. It's ridiculous. So, all my mom's kids are grown. 3 out of the 6 kids have kids. Um, my older sibling has 5 girls. Uh, I think 2 grandsons and 3 granddaughters. Um, my baby brother, he has a daughter. He wants a son so bad, but um, I don't know about that situation. Y'all gotta pray for him because he's engaged and they're supposed to be married in May, and here it is August 1st, and they haven't got married yet. So it's all on him. It's all on him, she said.
Don't need to rush.
No, and I told him that. I said, there's no need to rush. If you want to take your time, take your time. You rush into things, like I was talking about 2 weeks ago. You rush into things will sit there and won't work out the way you want it to. You know, you don't have to sit there and rush time. Yeah, time is ticking away and everything, but you still need to spend your time wisely. Don't use it foolishly. And today I was on Facebook talking about the talk show and how Doc was going to be on there, and I ended up falling and spraining my ankle real bad. So, um, I got to watch where I'm going because my daughter put a whole bunch of stuff in the middle of the floor, and I was sitting up there paying attention to everybody's comments, and I wasn't paying attention where I was going, and I went boom and hit the floor. So if you guys want to like this talk show and everything, y'all want to subscribe to the channel, you like seeing me, you like seeing Doc, you feel like this is right for you, then go ahead, subscribe. We don't bite, we don't force people to subscribe, but if that's what you want to do, you can do it also. You can sit there and share the talk show out, but please do not sit there and use the talk show to us. Oh, look at them. They think they're perfect and everything, talking about this and that and the other. No, we just talk and speak what's on our minds and everything. That's what it's about. We're not perfect. This ain't a perfect talk show. We talk, like I said, the description, we talk about random things. And 9 times out of 10, it's different things that we discuss.
Y-
Like
Yeah,
we don't discuss our sexual life and who we've been with and stuff. We don't do stuff like that. That's nobody business.
nope.
But my business and whoever docks with, that's their business. You know, people airing out people's personal business and stuff when they go through their trauma and stuff. Yes, I'm going through my trauma and everything about what I went through when I was a kid and everything, but that doesn't give this person a right to sit there and bash and tell my story. If I feel like I need to let my story be told, I'll do it on my terms. You hear from the horse's mouth, not from secondhand people on a YouTube content creator. We don't do stuff like that. You know, we talk about God and stuff. A lot of people don't believe in God. Think he's the spaghetti, what they call him, the spaghetti man, the spaghetti flying saucer person and stuff, and all this other mess. If you don't believe in God, that's your choice. I'm not going to force God down your throat. I don't believe any Christian should get upset and want to beat the Bible into people's heads and stuff like that, but do it in love. You know, my daughter is nosy. She wanted to get um into the package and get my charger out, but I beat her to the punch. This is what the charger looks like. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's all bent up. So I had to get me another one, and I didn't realize that the new one was like 6 foot. But yeah, we uh we love you guys and hope you guys have had a wonderful week and everything, and enjoy the talk show and enjoy what we discuss. And did you hear about what's her name? I gotta look her name up. She's so vain. I forget her name. She sings that song. That's my phone. Woo! Haha! Text message. And they still haven't found today's show host Amanda Guthrie's mother. That's sad. I hope they find.
Yeah,
I hope they find her mother alive. That's been going on too long, and they need the FBI to get involved and every um law enforcement agency involved. Just not the sheriff take the lead. I think the FBI needs to take the lead in this case, and the sheriff needs to sit back and give the FBI the evidence. In my opinion, you know. Also, did you hear about Diddy? Might be P Diddy. Might be getting out of prison soon.
no.
I heard about that, and basically, I have. I mean, if he does his time and they let him out, just monitor him, make sure he doesn't make the same mistake again. You know, I'm no fan of sex offenders and um pimps and stuff like that. My daughter's in a happy mood today.
That's good.
Yeah. Hopefully it don't rain too bad today. It's supposed to get severe weather, but I don't see it. The sun came out, so we shall see. We shall see. Um, Let me look on Google real quick.
That's why I'm looking at weather right now.
Carly Simmons. Yeah, she has Parkinson's disease. Carly Simmons announced this week that was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. That Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, ALS, and dementia are the worst conditions that any human being can suffer through. I lost a good aunt to ALS, and she suffered. She lost a lot of weight. She got to see my daughter do through a video, and then right after that, she passed away. I miss her so much.
We got some red, we got some reds and yellows coming.
Oh Lord, where from Indiana?
No, coming up from Kentucky.
Oh Lord, is it showing? Did it say anything about flooding? Because I know Kentucky and Tennessee have been flooding, and
I didn't see that.
yeah. So I was into video games and stuff as a little girl and stuff, and my daughter, she's into video games. She's got a Wii, Nintendo Switch. She plays with it about 15 minutes and then wants to watch TV. I'm glad she's not addicted to it. Some kids are addicted to games. You know, I played the more harsher games like Mortal Kombat. What's that one that people talk about? Um, More military style stuff.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Sam goes, she'll look it up after she get off work and when she gets home. Told James you talk about anything and everything. Laugh out loud. Yeah, we talk about anything and everything. Just about. But lately I've been focused and stuff and been trying to uh relax every time I wanna she's hollering for her grandma. My mother. My mother's up. She wants pink. And my daughter got sick yesterday, guys, so that's why we didn't do a talk show yesterday. Um, and plus, I was tired and I had to look after her and stuff, and it was just hectic yesterday. And James said, "You want to do a talk show just on Saturday?" And I was like, "That sounds like a plan." So that's why we're here today. Um, Pretty much, um, talking to family and friends and getting out, doing things. And I've been camping before, been fishing before. I put up this sensory tent that my daughter got, and also got a that's the door that's squeaking. Also got a sensory swing chair. It twirls around in circle. Um, it also, yeah, it looks like it's about to rain or storm or something.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm doing a talk show with James. Hmm. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all pray for my mother. She's complaining about chest pains. Hopefully, she don't have a heart attack. I can't lose my mother.
Yeah.
Um, can't believe it that this year is almost over with. We're in August 1st, 2026. On Facebook, I erroneously said August the 1st, 2025, and people were like 25 was last year. You're a year behind. We started laughing and having fun and stuff. We do everything possible to just entertain people and make people laugh. Um, we used to have a dog when we were little. That dog used to eat everything and get into everything. Would sleep in my room all the time. Then my brother brought kittens in the house. They about tore up the house. And my mom said, "Get them kittens out of my house." So we got rid of the kittens. Um, just stuff like that. Just good memories from childhood. We're almost close to the 1 hour mark. But I really like doing the talk show. Some of you guys have seen me personally with DJ Calvin. Hopefully, DJ Calvin can sit there and get his talk show up and running. But I don't know if he's going to do it or not. But until the time being, I'm going to do ours. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. We enjoyed this hour with you. We hope that you guys enjoyed the talk show. Share the talk show out. Tell your friends about the talk show, about the Miss Famous and James Evers talk show, and we will see you the next time. Good day and God bless. I'm hopping off of here. Bye.
Bye. God bless you all too.